It's me, Mr. Glasses. I'm about to give y'all a smile just because. Now, I did that simply because I didn't want to lay up there and take my teeth out of my mouth while y'all was watching. But I don't care what y'all think about what I'm about to say. But as long as you thinking, I'm okay. I've been trying to put the truth out there, not just about where I went to know what I know. I was trying to put the truth out there about crooked ass Hillary and show some real stuff that she done did that a lot of y'all are not gonna get to see because y'all are not gonna sit down and watch a 2 hour documentary of this bullshit. But me knowing the truth, me knowing where I come from to where I'm going to where I'm gonna be at after this life is over with, just knowing the truth gives me the obligation to telling you the truth. And the shit that Hillary and Bill done did, and the shit that Trump done did, fuck all the bullshit. Both of them are fucking bad. Both of them ain't worth shit. Dog's not. But I'm saying like this. Out of the two of the evils, they only got one that's real evil. And that's the Clintons. Man, if you know what I know, wow. These are some evil people. To come into the presidency broke and come out that boy filthy rich and still getting money from all over the world. So you got to think to yourself, what are they giving to receive as much as they receiving till we not getting shit? We are as poor could be when it comes down to having money. Because I am rich. I am rich within the light of consciousness. Because I know what the truth is about all this bullshit. You are sitting here believing in some bullshit that was put there for you to be in the groove to believe in the bullshit that you believe in, to be so stuck on the bullshit to not even understand, overstand, understand to get it, that it was created for to flip you, for you to be the way that you flipped. I'm just saying, when you look at, they have us, they have you afraid of your heritage, your culture, the symbols that makes you, the symbols that supposed to give you all the power that's in you from the creator of you, which is the creativity that feels, that you feel, that's real, and the love unconditionally from the creator, the only one, the divine one that gives life, the only light in the sky that's creative. I'm just saying, that light in the sky, the one and only sun, literally, the one spelled S-U-N, but the U is a whole circle because it's the sun and it's the circle of life. It's the first and only one, the one without a father. Until you get it right, you're gonna be believing this bullshit that you've been put into the sphere. God, how many of them they have? Which one are you praying to? And when you think about it, if you have to choose out of more than two, you ain't choosing the right one, because there isn't any. When it comes down to God's, that's plenty, baby. The creator is the only one. I'm just saying. So, how we gonna do this here? I want you to check out vibrations, baby. I want you to check out vibrations, baby. I don't know what to do with that. Go back to YouTube.
The rotational effect in our galaxies. What is it that drives the rotation of the planets? What is it that drives and impacts the rotation of Earth?
In vibrating glycerin, we see continuous waves which form fearless figures. And yet, the extraordinary things we see here are simply and solely the effect of vibration.
Now, what we've seen up until now are signal frequencies projected in the matter. And what you're seeing here now are interference patterns of 2 or more frequencies resulting in a pulse. The pulse of the human heart, the pulse that drives the blood through the veins in your bodies. What is your heart responding to? Where does that pulse come from?
Now you heard that boy. He asked me where that pulse come from. Now he's showing her frequency with her love pitch. Watch what her love pitch create. You can't see it on your screen, but I'm gonna tell you what she created. She created the circle of life in rings, in buku rings. Now she just made the octagon, the circle, all the circles that makes the flower of life. I'm just saying, I'm gonna leave up on the page where you can go and see the video entirely for yourself. But I'm really putting all these things out here because I know the truth now. I wish that I could breathe that to you, but I can't. I'm like, as much as I would want to read and try to read, I can't. But that's not the bad thing. To me, it's a good thing, because then I don't have somebody else's thoughts in my head from someone else's book, someone else's look at what life really is. I went into the light to know now what's right, and to know that the light is straight, not crooked. The divine that's in your mind, that's always with you, that keeps you motivated to go straight. Because the creativity in you is the creator of you, nudging you, motivating you to do what's right and go straight. But the creator wouldn't be the divine light of all life creation, wouldn't be divine if controlling your mind was what the creator was doing to you after giving you life and free will. This is what was given to you. That will make the creator just like all the different gods that you fear and you pray to. I'm just saying, everything starts in your heart. That's where the love got to come from, once again. Because, think about it, where is the love? Where is the love? This is what's missing.
The life we perceive with our five senses is not reality. Quantum physics has shown that space and time are illusions of perception. Therefore, our bodies cannot truly be a reality if they occupy this space.
The Brotherhood performed an experiment in Manchester that revealed him the shape of the interior of an atom. Scientists are shocked to discover that the atom is almost entirely empty space. The question then became, how would this empty atom possibly make
Our true consciousness does not exist in our brains or in our bodies. But this illusion of our individual bodies, along with the information of our true origins, has manifested the idea that we all think independently.
I wish I had a better picture for y'all, but this is the best way I can do this to show y'all the creator of the gift of life, to kind of give you a realization of who the creator is in you. Everything that makes you you is the creator in you. That's fault to just do is the creator in you. It's just that you have choices to choose if you want to go right or wrong. Hello?
In modern times, we are taught from an early age how to think rationally and tangibly. This is a very left-brain method of education, and it has more harmful effects than is given credit for. The left brain deals with logic, details, facts, patterns, practicality,
Well, I thought somebody was talking, but anyway.
As the right brain deals with feeling, intuition, symbols, images, risk-taking, philosophy, and religion. With a deliberate push for government-controlled educational curriculums, generation after generation of the youth are being taught to focus only on the facts, figures, and numbers. Repetition is used to train children subconsciously to accept what they're learning. Children aren't rewarded for questioning the validity of the information they receive. They're ridiculed. However, the children who blindly accept the information as true and merely regurgitate the information on command when it is time to take a test, those children go on to become the decision makers in our government, law, medicine, business, and every other occupation with power and prestige. The most detrimental effect of being pushed away from holistic thinking with the full brain into a strictly left brain thought is what is known as the suppression of the feminine. Every male and female have both feminine and masculine qualities. It has nothing to do with man or woman. These are represented by the left and right brain, yin and yang, black and white, light and dark, and most every other duality. Both are vital to our spiritual and physical health. So the intangible parts of our existence, such as emotions, are part of the true reality of higher consciousness. If emotions are part of a realm that we cannot experience with our five senses, then how is it that we are all aware of our emotions? What most people believe to be emotions are not truly the emotion itself. What we are experiencing is the physical manifestation of these emotions. Anger causes disturbance in the psyche, which manifests itself in the ego. These manifestations cause the heart rate to increase, the body temperature to rise, and spawn many other physical traits that signify anger. Just as music from the radio is a physical manifestation of an intangible signal, our experience of emotion is the physical manifestation of an intangible signal as well. It has been shown that our emotions have a vibratory frequency to them. Furthermore, there are only two emotions that humankind experiences: fear and love. All other emotions branch either directly or indirectly from these two emotions. Fear has a long and slow frequency vibration to it, while love has a very rapid and high frequency. To show that vibration is the very foundation
I'm straight,
of
baby.
existence, Hans
That fear is a why.
cymatics.
I keep telling y'all that fear is a why. You are a small eye with your two hands to the sky, going left and right, wondering why you are here. I'm the big eye with no hands in the sky, knowing why I am here. I'm trying to tell you. I went somewhere to nowhere. I'm going after this here, and I went in the air, and I was as free as a bird fly through the sky. And I know why I went through that there. To know who saved this life. That's righteousness now. And that's my life right here.
You know what? There is a switch that turns off and turns on where those coding sites lie. And that the switch, that turning off and turning on, is what we call emotion. And this is the first time that we've ever seen the patterns of emotion directly physically linked to human genetic material. Well, fear is a long, slow wave of emotion. So this wave of fear is a long, slow wave, and touches relatively few sites on this DNA. So an individual living in fear is limited to the number of antennae that they have available to them.
False evidence appearing real. That's that God that y'all fearing.
In DNA, you can see it's a higher frequency.
Soon as you realize that the Creator loves you unconditionally no matter what, gave you life and free will to do what you will with your life for free, but know embedded in your DNA is right and wrong. If you have the feeling of the Creator, which is the loving feeling, you know when you do right, you know when you do wrong, because you feel good when you do right, you feel bad when you do wrong.
Then, as they removed the DNA sample, the photons remained aligned to the same form of the DNA, even though no DNA was present. This is what is known as the phantom DNA experiment. Science now bridges a very important gap between physical and ethereal or spiritual. Our emotions directly affect the structure of our DNA, which directly shapes the physical world we experience every day. So the messages left by the ancients that we've explained here were more than
and the ancients are us, the first people, the Hebrews.
The study of the heavenly bodies were so important. The rotation and orbit of all that makes up our universe.
It ain't Israel, it's real.
Then the ancients understand that the change of the heavenly bodies will mirror to the changes of all existence.
White pictures again. White pictures again. White people explaining. Only reason why I'm not using any dark melanated people for this is because it seems like y'all want white people in your face to relate to instead of relating to your own face. That's what you look at when you're washing it in the middle of the mirror, in the beginning of your day. I'm just saying.
The DNA spirals, energizing strands are taking in the spiritual energy of love vibrations and then sending it out for manifesting, precipitating in a quantum field, the physical pattern of the body. These are hertz, frequencies, or cycles per second that the musicians
I know my numbers.
tune their instruments to play.
See, since you can't see them numbers, I can talk on this part. I know my numbers.
Why? Again, these are the
My numbers are 01 27 1969.
buried for 3,000 years.
01.
So the ancient
It's not
priests who knew how to
a 0. It's
levitate
not
the
a 1.
huge stones for the building of
The 0 is the circle of life. What goes around comes around.
Egypt.
The 1 is the line which we walk on. You can fall to the left, you can fall to the right, but the line will never disappear if you want to get on and do right. The 2 is man and woman. The 7 is the 7 days that the Creator took to make all this that we have. 19 is the signature number for the Creator, because 19 is the spirit that's in every universe that was ever created. 19 bones are in the human hand. 69. We need the yin and the yang.
That darkness leads. But you can't do the opposite.
It's the awakening time. It's the awakening of the Aquarius. That's me, baby. I know I ain't going to the light and was changed for nothing, baby. I know I'm eternal now, baby.
Any amount of darkness and go into that well-lit room and have any effect whatsoever. That is the metaphor which I frequently think of when I think that I'm not empowered. It is the greatest lesson for me, and I think.
Why would you even think
that we're on the winning side?
That the Creator,
that we're winning.
Love, the feelings, has love unconditionally for all creation? It will make the Creator not divine. If the Creator had to hurt you for anything, that you gonna eventually hurt yourself after you realize it's in your mind
Why hasn't someone else conquered
that you did somebody wrong and they hurt you from it.
This is the most difficult and beautiful.
But the only way that you
Your reality
can't understand this, understand this, understand this, to get this,
has led you to this genre of
is if you don't have full control over your mind. Because the Creator gave us all life and free will. So you gotta realize to yourself that this life is yours to will for free, the way that you want to will it, and know that you're willing it that way, and not be believing in what you're willing. You gotta know where you're going, or you're gonna be stuck. We do that. I wish that I could read a lot of this to y'all, but I can't. But I'm just saying, you can go and get it from here. So.
So who is in control? Are you? Am I? Guards outside? Warden in his office? Yeah? Who's in control? Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dr. Ethan Powell interviewing Dr. Theo Porter. This would be a very simple test. Pass or fail, life or death.
This is the age of consciousness, people.
What have you lost?
It's time for you to grab hold to your conscience and start thinking for yourself. And stop allowing other people to think for you. It's time for you to be the better you that you can be. To show the Creator that you appreciate being here to be something.
Another chance. You will
I'm just saying.
What have you lost? What?
My material motive of saying everything that I'm saying and not be showing my face while I'm saying it is because I don't want to be that person that's famous. I don't care what you think about me as long as you're thinking. My job is being done. The Creator's will is being done. Because I went into the sun, into the divine, to change my life and mine. To now be here and not really wanting to be. Yeah, y'all heard me right. When I went into the light, and then was back here in this shitty hellhole height, I knew that the Creator said it's alright because you gonna do it right. And I'm here giving y'all this light. Y'all just need to turn it on. Because once you realize to know that creativity in you is the Creator of you, that's motivating you to go straight like an arrow, like myself. I am as straight as an arrow shot at a target, knowing it's gonna hit in the middle. I am as sharp as a razor that'll cut a hair follicle down the middle. It's time for you to stand up for what's rightfully yours, and that's freedom. Not just in your heart, not just in your mind, not just in your soul. Freedom from all this man's fucking dirty ass control. Cause we not living, we just existing. We are just pawns in someone else's chess game. Because if they wanted to get rid of us at any time that they wanted to, who would say, what a shame? Because the ones that got all the money that's doing all the dirt that's being done right now, they ain't playing no games, people. We gotta come together with the love from the Creator that loves us unconditionally. Y'all gotta stop believing in this bullshit that the Creator gonna hurt you for some bullshit that you're doing. You see, you gonna hurt you. You gotta get into your tune with your heart. You gotta get in tune to what's right, the right frequencies. I'm not no preacher or no pastor. I'm not getting paid like they do, because they get paid for that bullshit they speak. This is the truth and it's free. Take it from me. I know now what the truth is. Because I'm Mr. Glasses. And I can see a whole lot farther than you can. But all I'm doing is praying that you can. If not get all that I see, just a glimpse of it. It's a lot of things that I can put on paper. It's just the love that I have for the whole. I ain't for self no more. I know it's all about you. The love is supposed to be spread just like the sun, the one and only one that Bible says you gotta go through to get to the Father. That's bullshit. The Father is what man is trying to throw himself out there to be, when only man was created to be a father to his seed. The Creator created man out of the ground which he came to stand on this land and be a motherfucking man to that woman. A man was created to be a conscious thinking worker bee for the queen bee to be here, until it was time to plant the seed in the queen for a child to come here. When that child gets here, that man is already embedded in his DNA from the Creator. What's right? So therefore he was going to be a father no matter what. As long as he's doing right by that unit. I'm just saying. I'm Mr. Glasses. And I love you. You gotta do yourself the same.